Well, you can easily say, manage to say, secure some nice advancement in video editing capabilities. I figure this is just the test footage that's being of the DSLR camera being put together. Because the test footage was filmed at, say, pretty much 24 frames per second. But this might but this might be much more space efficient than, say, editing in, say, iMovie. Problem is, you edit a 720 progressive scan file. Like, you edit a 720p file in iMovie. It could take up some decent amount of space. And this here in like full high definition, use the H.264 format, the H.264 format. What actually happens is it becomes it ends up, say, try the same test footage in iMovie. It probably takes like almost 2 gigabytes of goddamn space. This footage here put together is only using up, say, like, say, it's probably estimated might be to, say, less than 1.5 gigs. Like, say, almost 1.4 gigs. Oh, I have to say redo that. Oh, well, fine, selected. Have you ever see a producer at Bottom Barrel Entertainment get access to, say, such state-of-the-art video editing capabilities? Well, I'd say for the money it costs, it's probably worth it. Because now I can edit videos in the same proper frame rate. All I just gotta do is test it out. I guess after I'm done with this, I'll probably get this son of a bitch on YouTube. I'll probably get this video. But this video you're seeing here, I might just, I'll probably just edit this one in iMovie, but Final Cut Pro is going to probably be used for, say, videos shot with the DSLR camera. Because the DSLR camera is capable of filming in 24 frames per second. Problem is, I tried editing the same DSLR footage in iMovie, and the problem is it comes out, say, around 30 frames per second. Huh, even gives you a preview. I just gotta do now is figure out how to use this. Say share master file. And it saves in the QuickTime format. But the interesting fact is I could view QuickTime videos practically in Windows with no problem. Oh well. I guess I'll find out if it is more space efficient. Oh well. You know, I might just make this a straight to, I could just make this a straight to YouTube upload. Well, I have to film additional footage because I ended up finding out that not all of the video footage was probably not cut. Oh. hopefully all the test footage is done right. But even then, the edited file was much more took up much less space than say the same footage if it was edited in iMovie. And it's probably going through very quickly, so I guess I'll probably just compare the video files and go from there. Everybody's definitely looking up anyway, from the looks of it. So this might be more. This might even then. I might just say, it might just get to the point where I might just not even bother with iMovie anymore. May just give up on that and save some space anyway. I'm gonna find out for sure. Find out. It definitely puts the it definitely does works faster than iMovie. It does. We'll just see what happens from here. I think my future video I'll probably just show you the comparisons. Oh well. I think I should definitely put together a video about how I edit videos. A future video, but this is like the settings I'm using in Final Cut Pro. I decided to set up H.264. That estimation is just tell you an overestimation. From what I'm saying, it's definitely probably more space efficient. But I'll definitely find out for sure. But the frame rate. Because if I was going to do a web series, because if you want to do a web series or a TV series, you got to make sure it's set in this frame rate to do it right. Oh well. Just want to make sure you know exactly the frame rates. Well, I think the best way in this video is probably to show you the final results. This is the video footage when it's edited in Final Cut Pro. See the size there? 890 megabytes. And the same full high definition ratio, 1920 by 1080. That's 1080 progressive scan. And here's the same footage when you edited in iMovie in the same ratio. Takes practically almost double the space anyway. Almost 2 fucking gigabytes. But here's the differences. Data rate, bit rate. But this here is when you edit in H.264 format, which means it's much more space efficient. How about that frame rate there? Audio rate, bit rate, channels, stereo. It's still there, but this is what like say I edited in Final Cut Pro, which lets you edit in the proper aspect and the proper frame rate. That's one. And here's the frame rate when you edit it in an iMovie. Seems like an iMovie it makes you edit in it requires a much higher, let's say, requires a much higher frame rate. So I think Final Cut Pro can be made to be more space efficient. Much more space efficient in my opinion. Which I think is good.